Hey guys, it's John here from Horror Fiend Reviews, and today it's day 19 of the 31 Days of Horror, and today we're going to be talking about The Woman in Black. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Okay, well, this movie was something that I watched in theatres when it first came out in 2012, and it stars Daniel Radcliffe. He plays like a lawyer. His wife dies early on in the movie, and she dies in childbirth, and he's instructed to visit this estate mansion sort of thing to retrieve some documents, and the documents are there to help sell this mansion. When he gets to the village, in order to be led to the mansion, he's welcomed with a lot of hostility. A lot of people don't want him there. He's then guided to the mansion by this wealthy landowner. He ends up trying to hurry him and get him to go in and come out with the documents as quickly as possible. We find out that the land, it's covered with like a marsh, so the sea level or the marsh level rises at a certain time, just because it's constantly raining in this place. It's set in like the early 1900s, so it's like a Victorian style movie, which I thought at the time was really cool. Once he's in the mansion, he then starts to hear these weird noises, and he sort of puts it down to just, you know, like regular old house sounds, I guess, until he starts to hear this child screaming, and he sees this like carriage with like a child in it, and he's in distress. Later as the film progresses, he learns about the old owners of the house. Their child died in a carriage in the marsh. It was like some sort of carriage accident. He then starts to see these like odd visions and horrible things of children dying, all these crazy ass visions. He then ends up discovering that the woman in black is actually the mother of the dead child. Throughout the time that he's there, there's a sudden influx of children essentially committing suicide. They end up dying in these mysterious ways. They then blame it on the woman in black, and she's forcing the townsfolk to feel her suffering. In order to sort of lift this curse that's over the town, Arthur then tries to find the young boy's body in the carriage, so he like dives into the marsh. They end up finding the body in order to try and lure the woman in black out, which does work. Give like a proper burial for her son and her as well. And I believe that this final scene at the end, it's almost as if curse that was in place was almost to test the adults of this town in order for them to try and save their children. But this was a remake. It's based on a novel. They originally made a version back in the 80s, which it wasn't a high budget movie, it wasn't like a Hollywood blockbuster movie, but this version is obviously going to be much darker, much more special effects. I have seen some clips from the original, and it's a very different film. I definitely recommend to check it out if you've not already done so. It did come out in 2012, so it's not too old. It's definitely a great horror movie. There's some great jump scares, a lot of CGI, very reminiscent of Drag Me to Hell rather than practical effects. There's a lot of CGI. I mean, it's done very well. It doesn't look as bad as some of the CGI that I've seen in most recent movies. So, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you seen Woman in Black? What are your thoughts on some of the sequels that were then made after it? Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Horror Fiend Reviews, and I will catch you later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my Twitter and my Instagram down below, and also just off to the side, I've got one of my friends' YouTube channels there as well if you want to give them a check out as well. But this has been Horror Fiend Reviews. I've been John, and I will catch you later.